and gentlemen, we are back to make another video. Back to do a final thought on a book I just read. This book was a buddy read with my buddy Dillon Morris, who I would like to say I'm sorry for potentially being one of the worst buddy readers in the world on this book. I appreciate you being patient and somewhat understanding. But yeah, I do feel bad that I struggled with this book. I struggled with staying awake. I struggled with anger issues with this book. And yeah, like I said in my last video, my head is just not in the right place right now. So partially probably due to this book. I don't know. I hate to say that. Maybe we're giving away something here about what I thought about this book. So yeah, this was a buddy read with Dillon Morris. If you have not checked his channel out, I suggest you do so. We're trying to get Dillon to 100 subscribers here, so give him a look, check him out, see if it's something you enjoy, and if you do, give him a subscription. So yeah, the book Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The version I had was 256 pages, and this book was released in 1818, which seems a very long time ago. Yeah, I was going to make a joke there, but I'm not going to now. So yeah, Frankenstein. I wanted to read this book since last October after I read Dracula. I put it on hold because I thought it would be a great thing to do one classic horror every October. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde might be on my list for next year, but I will not be super stoked about it like I was with Frankenstein. I'll let it sit on the back burner and know that I'll get to it next year. Because I think part of the problem with this book was that I was so excited about it and thought it was going to be so amazing. Let's get into it. We all know what Frankenstein is. If you don't know what it is, then get off my channel right now. No, I kid. Well, you can if you want, but yeah, Frankenstein is basically a guy who decides to create a monster from dead parts. And that's basically the story, right? He creates a monster, and then the monster supposedly becomes bad. But there's so much to this book that was really good. I'm not going to give away any spoilers in case people want to read it. My main hang up with this book, let me just get it over with, because I could not stand Victor, right? Is that his name? Victor Frankenstein. Yeah, he's the guy who created the monster. And what a wuss. Oy, oy, oy. I think the last 5 chapters of this book I read with like angry intentions. This wasn't a book that I would have DNF, but I did struggle with it mainly because of his character. His character was such a wuss. Such a wuss. Such a crybaby. Woe is me. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot stand it. You did something. Because you did something, there were some repercussions. Be a man about it and go do something about it. And on top of that, Dillon made a good point. I'll be curious to see if he brings this up in his video, but he was kind of an idiot the whole time. He's a genius that he could create a living being out of dead parts, but yet he was just so dumb in so many other ways. So what I would like to say, had Mary Shelley made this main character less of the character he was, I should say more of a character, more upstanding, courageous. I don't know. This book would have been amazing. I really do think that the book was good. It was just the fact that I could not stand this character. So yeah, I know that you all know what this book is about for the most part. I'm not going to give anything away by telling you that it isn't what you really think. It's a little different than what you see on TV, I suppose. I kind of knew what it was about only because I've watched other reviews. So what I would say is I recommend the book. I will never read it again. And it's just only because of that character. If this kind of character doesn't upset you or make you mad, then I would say that you may enjoy this book. It's done well. boy, I just hated him. I hated him. I don't know that I've hated a character more. So yeah, anyway, I recommend it to those who have not read it and think that they can deal with a character that you probably want to choke. What I will say is Dustin Neely did a series on this. I put it off until I was done with this book, so I will be going to his channel and checking out that series. I recommend, if you've read this book already, go check it out as well. I have no idea what he thinks of this book. I'll be curious. Let's see. I went back to one of my videos that had a lot of comments on this Frankenstein, and I have Bimlam 2176 supposedly reading this. I'll be curious to see what you think of it. In Search of Wonder, she liked it. She liked it. Book Zealots. Did I say that right? Book Zealots. Yeah, I think that's right. DNF'd. She did not like it. I was there. I was very close. No, okay, I wouldn't have DNF'd it, but I anger read the end of this thing. But her son did like it. Yeah, that's what she said. David Book Reviews read it. Have no idea if he liked it or not. I can't remember what he said. Ryan's channel basically stated he was not a fan. That's all I know about that. Little Big Library, my buddy James, he enjoyed it. But there aren't many books that James doesn't like. He likes a lot of books. And then my buddy Graz. I believe he said he read it. And with me believing he said he read it, I'm not sure what he thought of it. I'm not sure why I hadn't gotten into it more with him. Maybe because I was reading it. But yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the channels. Bimlam is actually just a subscriber. You need to get a channel. You comment so much that you would have a lot of followings from just that alone. Yeah, so where are we at? 7 minutes, 17 seconds talking about a book everybody knows about, and me just complaining about Victor Frankenstein. Yeah. If you have read it, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Victor. Am I the only one? I don't think so. I know Dillon wasn't a big fan of his, but I think Dillon enjoyed the book more than I did. I think we're going to find out that he did like that. I think we're releasing these videos at the same time. There goes the geese. I guess they're heading, I don't know. What direction is that? I don't even know. I don't even know where I was going to go with that. Sidetrack. So, yes. Go check out Dillon, see what he thinks of the book. I think he's going to have a little more depth than this video. So yeah, just another typical ramble, crappy video that y'all stuck around for. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and I will talk at y'all later. Bye.